No, don't stop till you get enough.
And you haven't had enough?
No way. No way.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Nick, and I'm back with another video, as you can see. And before we get started, if this is your first time on my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to turn those post notifications on so you'll know when I make a new video. You know what I'm saying? And today's video, we about to watch how Off the Wall changed Michael Jackson's career. You know what I'm saying, bro? But without further ado, man, let's get straight to the video because I don't want to do too much talking. And I will say Off the Wall is definitely one of my top 5 Michael Jackson albums. But anyway, let's get it.
Back to our channel. Today we're going to talk about the electrifying story of how Off the Wall transformed Michael Jackson's career forever. This is a tale of talent, ambition, and a groundbreaking album that set the stage for pop music history. So, grab your dancing shoes and join us as we delve into how Off the Wall changed the course of Michael Jackson's legendary career. Back in 1979, something big was about to happen. The 80s were almost here, and Michael Jackson had a plan. He wanted to show the world that he was a really important music star. To do that, he made an album called Off the Wall. This album was a very special moment in music history. Around that time, people were getting tired of disco music, and a new kind of music called hip-hop was starting to become popular. Some artists were also trying something new. They were making music videos. The music world was changing, and Off the Wall captured all these changes. It was like a sneak peek of what Michael Jackson was going to do in the 1980s. In my opinion, this album is the one that truly turned Michael Jackson into a superstar. To really understand why, let's go back to the very beginning. In 1969, a group called the Jackson 5 burst onto the music scene with their catchy songs like ABC, I Want You Back. Michael Jackson, who was just 11 years old at the time, stood out as the star of the group. He wowed people with his personality, his amazing singing, and his cool dance moves. The Jackson 5 released a bunch of albums, and they became famous for being fun, wholesome, and for making songs that you just couldn't stop singing along to. But as the 1970s went on, things started to change. Some people thought the Jackson 5's popularity was going down because Michael was growing up and his voice was changing as he got older. Others felt that their music was becoming less innocent. The truth might be a bit of both, but two big problems came up. First, they were working really hard and making lots of albums. 8 albums in just 4 years. That's a lot of work for anyone, especially for young kids. Second, they didn't have much say in how their music was made. Back then, they were okay with that, but now people wanted more than just a bunch of kids who could sing well. In 1975, the Jackson 5 left their old record company, Motown Records, and signed with a new one called Philadelphia International. Later on, they moved to Epic Records. This move gave them more control over their music. Their album, Destiny, was a turning point. It was the first time the Jacksons had complete control over their songs, writing, and how they were produced. This album made people take them more seriously as musicians. At the same time, Michael Jackson was already a solo artist. He had released 4 albums under Motown Records, Got to Be There, Ben, Music and Me, Forever, Michael. But he didn't have much say in how those albums turned out. He really wanted to prove himself as a solo artist. That's when he decided to create Off the Wall. It was during 1977 while filming The Wiz alongside Diana Ross that Michael met Quincy Jones, who was musical supervisor and producer for the film. In the film, Michael played the Scarecrow and received critical acclaim for his performance. The album was recorded between December 1978 and June 1979 in 3 different studios in Los Angeles with Quincy Jones as producer. Amongst the writers and performers in the album were Paul McCartney, Stevie Wonder, Rod Temperton, Patty Austin, and more. Off the Wall was a make-or-break moment for Michael Jackson. It was a different kind of music album. It mixed soul and disco with pop songs, and became really popular when disco music was going out of style. There were many great songs on the album, but one song, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, was the best. It starts quietly and then becomes really catchy and fun. Even if you don't understand all the words, you can tell it's a great song because of its catchy tune and awesome music. Off the Wall wasn't Michael's first solo album, but it was like a fresh start. He left behind his earlier years at Motown and being a child star, and it helped him become one of the greatest performers ever. The songs on the album talked about different things like wanting to escape, feeling free, being lonely, having fun, and being in love. Off the Wall has sold over 20 million copies worldwide, making it one of the best-selling albums of all time.
I'm two different people, on and off stage, but I found a personality that's me. I can't get away from that.
Don't Stop Till You Get Enough reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 on October 10th. This was the first time Michael Jackson had a solo song at number 1 since Ben, 7 years before. Rock With You also got to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, making it Michael Jackson's third song to reach number 1. It was a super successful time in his career, and it also became number 1 on the R&B charts. She's Out of My Life was released later, reaching number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart in June as well. The song was also one of Jackson's slowest songs, with a tempo of 66 beats per minute. But the album's success wasn't just because of the songs. Something else was happening at that time. Music videos were becoming more popular. This was before MTV and the big music video craze, but Michael was already ahead of the game. The music video for Rock With You was a favorite for many. It had fantastic lighting and visuals that still amaze people today. Michael was a pioneer in thinking about how to make music videos more exciting. Off the Wall was a game changer for Jackson, and music experts thought it was fantastic. In a review of the album from 1979, a writer from Rolling Stone named Stephen Holden had a lot of good things to say. He liked how Jackson had become more grown-up and moved past his early Motown style. He even said the album was the fanciest way of showing what came after Motown. In 1980, Jackson won 3 awards for his solo career at the American Music Awards.
Don't stop till you get enough. Michael Jackson! Michael Jackson!
Off the Wall, Michael Jackson!
This is wonderful. Thank you again to everybody. I'm really happy. Thank you, Quincy, and thank you for all the promotion people, including Fred D-Man, and the wonderful fans and disc jockeys. Thank you so much.
That same year, he also won a Grammy Award for Best Male R&B Vocal Performance. Despite its commercial success, Jackson felt that Off the Wall should have had a greater impact and was determined to exceed expectations with its next release. Jackson, in particular, was disappointed at the 1980 Grammy Awards for winning only 1 Grammy Award for Best Male R&B Vocal Performance. It was completely unfair that we didn't win Record of the Year, and it will never happen again, Jackson said. Off the Wall isn't just one style of music. It has different sounds that we don't hear much in today's music. For example, the title track uses orchestration with horns. You don't hear that kind of music much these days because most music today is made on computers. Also, Michael's singing shows a wide range of emotions in some of the songs. Off the Wall was the beginning of Michael Jackson's incredible journey as a solo artist. Without this album, he might not have become the superstar we know today. This album set the stage for a new era of music, mixing different styles and pushing the limits of creativity. Michael Jackson's impact on music and pop culture all started with this special moment in 1979 when he reinvented himself and gave us an album that still makes people sing and dance today. If you've got a favorite MJ track from this album or want to share your thoughts, drop them in the comments below. And if you're as passionate about Michael Jackson's legacy as we are, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and share this video with your fellow MJ fans. Let's keep the magic of Michael alive and dive into more iconic stories together. Until next time, keep on moonwalking.
So that was how Michael Jackson's Off the Wall changed his career. And I'm going to just say, like, if it wasn't for Thriller, there will be no Off the Wall. And I'm saying that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm standing on that because, like, Off the Wall is a great album. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wrote 3 songs off the albums. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really like this album. And then, like, his previous albums, like, before Off the Wall, like, when he's with the Jackson 5 doing the solo stuff, like, he didn't really write any of that. That was something that the label kind of put that on him, you know what I'm saying? But with Off the Wall, he actually got to put his hands in some stuff, you know what I'm saying? He actually got a chance to write like 3 songs off the album, you know what I'm saying? But Off the Wall, like I said, is like definitely in my top 5. when it comes to Michael Jackson albums. Top 5, top 3, you know what I'm saying? And I'm standing on that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to go ahead and end the video right here, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do too much talking, you know what I'm saying? And before you guys leave, man, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new to my channel. And don't forget to turn those post notifications on, you know what I'm saying? So you can be alert whenever I drop a new video, you know what I'm saying, bruh? I've been your boy, Nick, man, and I'll see you in the next video, bro. Peace.